Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Talani and this video is going to be all about my breastfeeding journey. So first of all, I just want to thank Burt's Bees Baby Organic Formula for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's get started. So as some of y'all probably know, I have an older kid. She's 2 years old. Her name is Lore. And I just recently had another girl. Her name is Tele. She's sitting over there. I'm hoping she doesn't make too much noise, but it's almost like I think she's about to take a nap soon. So we'll see. If you hear a baby crying, just know it's her. But she is 7 weeks today. And my breastfeeding journey, you know, between the both of them has been quite different. Let me just start with Lore. So I had Lore obviously 2 years ago. And first of all, she latched on perfectly fine. Right when I had her, she latched on. I didn't have any problems with that, but she just always wanted to basically use me as a pacifier. And so those first 2 nights, I literally did not get any sleep because she just wanted to be on me 24/7, using me as a pacifier. And it got really tiring, so we gave her a pacifier. And y'all, I don't know if y'all have heard the term nipple confusion, but she definitely got nipple confusion from the pacifier, and she didn't really want to breastfeed as often or even at all. I think that was the 3rd day, so we had a little bit of issues with that. And then at a point, she just did not want to breastfeed at all. So we were basically, you know, at a point where we're like, okay, let's just try and at least give her something. So we gave her formula. We supplemented with formula pretty early on. I think we supplemented with her like within that first week because she just was not eating enough and she was not gaining weight. In fact, she was losing a lot more weight than what's normal. So we decided to supplement with formula at that time. But then also with supplementing with formula, my supply was just like going downhill. Like I was not producing enough at all. Even initially, I think I was not producing enough for her, you know, that within that first week. So I was already having low supply issues. But basically that was like the beginning, you know, first 2 weeks, we already started supplementing formula with her. And I ended up breastfeeding and supplementing for 6 months before I just went straight to formula after 6 months. So with Tele this time around, took a lot of lessons learned. We did not give her a pacifier. Luckily she wasn't you know, using me as a pacifier. Oh, bless you. Luckily she wasn't using me as like a pacifier as like Lore was. So we didn't really have to give her a pacifier. So that, you know, we avoided the whole nipple confusion thing. And then my milk actually came in on time. With Lore, my milk didn't come in until like the 6th day or so. I was still producing like the colostrum, like very little. But with her, my milk came in on the 3rd day, like clockwork, and we were good. Also, I think with Lore, I put a lot of pressure, like a lot of pressure on myself to produce milk. Like before I had her, obviously she was my first kid, I would watch all these videos of all these women that had like milk stashes, and I was like, that was like my expectation, right? I thought I was gonna be like this super producer and have this like freezer full of milk, and that was just what I had in my mind. And so I feel like I put a lot of pressure and stress on myself, and I think that had an impact on my production, right? So, you know, the second time around, baby girl starting to fuss. All right, let's go get her. Here's Tele. Say hey, Tele. And say hey to the YouTube family. Say hey. So like I was saying, the second time around, I definitely didn't put as much stress on myself, and I think in doing that, everything kind of worked out a lot better. So yeah, this time around with Tele, it has been a lot better as far as breastfeeding. I am producing a lot more. I still struggle a little bit with production, but I'm getting better and better every week. And so there are some times where I do need to supplement. So what I've been using is the Burt's Bees Baby Organic Formula, and I'll show you a close-up of this. 1 second. Let's say bye to Tele. I'm gonna go give her to her grandma. Okay, so one thing that I'm very particular about when it comes to picking formula, and I was this way with Lori as well, is making sure that the formula that I'm using is USDA certified organic. Burt's Bees Baby formula is a mix of science and nature and really helps with baby development. It has calcium, it has vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, as well as DHA for brain and eye development in the baby. It has no preservatives, no hormones, no genetic engineering, and also no antibiotics. So yeah, with Tele, I have mostly been breastfeeding, but in the times where I do need to supplement, this is basically to me the next best thing to breast milk. So that's what I've been doing. That's been my journey so far. I've also started to try and start pumping more. So my plan is to keep breastfeeding for as long as possible, at least for 6 months, and then again occasionally supplement with formula when I need to. But yeah, if there's one advice that I would give for any breastfeeding mom out there that might be struggling, I would say just try not to put too much stress on yourself, because I feel like that's what I did wrong the first time around. So yeah, don't put too much stress on yourself. Try as much as possible. If you're a low supplier, there are a lot of tips and tricks that you can do to increase your supply. Those are things that I'm also working on as well. But in all, just don't stress yourself too much, because y'all, I was like depressed over my low supply production. I was crying, I was just not happy, and obviously with just having a baby, there's a lot of hormones involved. So you just kind of have to be mindful of that as well. So my one advice would be just try not to stress too much and put too much stress on yourself about it. Fed is best at the end of the day, right? If you're a breastfeeding mom, if you're supplementing as well, if you're exclusively pumping, whatever your journey is, share it down below. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know how it's going for you. If you're struggling as well, leave a comment down below and we'll support each other. So again, thank you Burt's Bees for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for a formula out there that you can trust, definitely check them out. That's what I've been using and it's been working great for us. Give it a try. I'll put more information about the formula in the description box so you can check it out. Alright, I brought Tele back on my video, but that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about, feel free to leave it in the comments. I will make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all on my next video. Bye.